Give that to Claudia. Alright, one more. Who wants it? One more. Signed by the Inferno Kid. One chance right now. Who wants it? Eh? Any of you? You miserable bastards, eh? Eh? One over here. Go on. What's your name, love?
Ildiko.
Bloody hell. What did you say? Ildiko. Excuse me spelling. There you are. Out to Gildy. Cool.
Thank you.
Welcome, everybody. As you know, Terry's autobiography, Up in Flames, is due for release at the end of the month.
Hang on a minute, hang on. Almost forgot my lucky top. Hang on. That's right.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here with us today. As you know, Terry's autobiography, Up in Flames, is due for release at the end of the month and is sure to be a big seller. Now, as a special treat, we've arranged to give you, fans and members of the press, a short preview here tonight. But before we get started, Terry has something special he'd like to share with all of you. Terry. Right, it's good to be back. I want to take this time to thank you, the fans here tonight, and the millions watching at home, for sticking by me. If it weren't for you, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I haven't said this in a long while, but just for you. Often imitated, never duplicated, never! Thank you. Right, let's get this bit done, shall we? This first one is from chapter 4 in my book. This chapter is mostly about my first wife. I should call it Poisonous Cow. Said a lot of bad things about me over the years, most which I'm not even going to deny. But I wasn't violent. I mean, I might have put a shotgun under her chin once, but it didn't have any shells in it. I only pretended that. Thank you. This next one is from chapter 6 in my book. Now, before I get started, has anyone here ever seen a midget? I have. I've seen lots of midgets, I have. They're a bit funny, aren't they? Anyway, like I said, chapter 6 in my book. I knew this one midget once. He was a midget wrestler from Germany. He used to call himself
No, I can't remember what he used to call himself. We all used to just call him Little Hitler. He had the funny tash and everything. Anyway, one day after the matches, we was in this strip club, it was a proper dive, and I had it in my mind to set Little Hitler up for a bit of what I'd call a practical joke. I spiked his drink to speed. Before long, he were up on the tables, offering out lap dances and that, taking his clothes off. It were well funny. Anyway, suddenly, out of nowhere, there was this stripper, whose pole it was he'd taken to using, and she walked right up to him. And without saying a word, she booted him right in the bloody head, and he flew. And I mean, this midget sailed right across the bar, landed on the floor. The bouncers had to pick him up and throw him out. Poor little bastard, eh? I never saw him again after that, which was a shame, because he were a nice enough bloke. But Christ, it were funny, eh? All right, one more, last one. One more! One more. You were a friend, family friend. Can't really remember. He ain't been seen of or heard of in years. I remember what he looked like though. He had long dark hair, a bit long for a bloke. And he was dead scrawny. And in his face he looked like a rat. As I remember, he were alright. When I found out, well, I were a lot of things. I were angry. But then I'm angry when I wake up in the morning and ain't had a faggot of coffee. This were different. I felt betrayed. All them years thinking that your brother is normal. You can't be normal after something like that, can you? I do know one thing though. I know that me being in that bloody wheelchair over there makes that man the luckiest man on this planet. Because if this were 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago, and I'd have found him, the things that I'd have done to that man. Do you want to know? I'd have tied him up with barbed wire, nice and tight around his wrists and his ankles and his bollocks. I'd have cut off bits of his face and I'd have pissed down his skull. I'd have got a mallet and I broke his legs at the shins. I'd have recorded him screaming and I'd play the screams back to him, and then I'd get some petrol and then... Don't look at me like that. A man does the kind of thing he can do to a little boy, to my own, to my little brother, then he deserves to burn in hell. And since there ain't no such place, then I'll be the devil he has to worry about. But what else would you do, eh? You, or you, or you, or you. What, nothing?